with your face included. Also, you do like so.
Some California love, I've been riding through the city in the Cadillac, getting faded off the Remy. Had a ugly low pass, nowadays sitting pretty. I know I made mistakes.
Welcome all people, my name is Shadrach Manano. This is Broken Windows 256, the Ugandan Millennial Guide to the BS. Today I have a special guest to help us go through the Broken Windows Confessionals. Rose, we are so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Rose runs her own YouTube. Very successful account. Keep following her and anyway, she will tell us all about the rest. Yes, Rose?
Yes.
Yes. Now I'm going to start with questions from the topic that is sex. In Broken Windows, we address sex a lot. Why do you think young people like talking about sex?
I could think of a bunch of reasons why. Number one, it's the current culture, it's the trend. You go with what's moving, you know. You can't be like the outlier. You have to be.
So people before never had sex?
No, they did, but they didn't openly talk about it like we do currently. Number two, it's exciting.
Aye.
For me, like people, even if I find someone who's
the nail on the head.
Yeah, someone will be quiet there, but when that topic comes, you find that quiet person.
To say.
They're like in the front and center talking about it.
What's the biggest myth you've heard about sex?
I can't even say like it's a myth, or I can't say they are myths, because I feel like it's just what it is. So I feel like I can't think of any myth. Because if I say something, you'll be like, that's real, that's reality.
Or what have you heard about tall guys?
What have I heard about
tall
guys?
Sex, tall guys and sex.
I know they just can't carry you, Bulunji. What else can I say?
Okay. But we are going to dispel that myth after the show. Is sex about satisfaction or bonding?
Both. Because it depends on the person. You can't go bonding around with everyone you know. You enter. That's true. A lot of complication. But if you actually want to, even though you bond with someone, should I bond with you and I'm not satisfied? Why can't I have both?
True.
Exactly. You have to get satisfied and I also have to be.
What is your body count? Screen went black. Screen went black.
No, that's something that
we shall not disclose you on the show.
I want to keep. I don't want to get.
Hello everyone, this is Joel Otim, co-host of Broken Windows 256. We still have Rose Basemera. Is that how they mention your name though?
Basemera. But in my language, you pronounce it as Basemera.
Yeah.
But in English, Basemera. But in English, Basemera, you know?
Basemera is here with us. We're going to talk about relationships. You're dating a human being.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Stallion.
Okay. Those are your pet names. From your interviews, or from our interviews on Broken Windows, how do young people understand the nature of romantic relationships according to you?
It's a tough question. Why? Because people are different, regardless of age. We have different. Some people see it. Actually, some people confuse friendship as that. Other people see it as just sex, and they think that's romantic relationship because they're just fucking. But it's a whole lot of confusion everywhere.
Okay.
I can't say that the young people see it in this particular way because they don't. Everyone has the way they see it.
So just sexing, those are not romantic relationships.
It can be a bonus in a romantic relationship, but
because
that does not define it as a romantic relationship. Yes, very much so, according to how you use it. Because the social media family or relatives is bloody. It's bloody. They can choose to destroy you if they want to, bring back your old mess, or if not.
So is this why you don't post your man? In a relationship?
Never.
Never.
Never. Oh, I'm like the best. What is?
We shall find out.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone? You've dated everyone.
No, nice. Like people can see and be like, that I want to be, couple goals. Like, oh, that's the best girlfriend ever. Like you. No.
Hey, Olivia.
So your relationship is for the shine. You want to make sure it is on point.
It is. I don't have to make sure it is just on point.
Kali, would you stay with your partner if he cheated on you?
That's the one thing I just can't I think from right now, I don't know if because I'm still young or that's where my brain stops working, but even though I try to forgive someone, I try to kiss her, I just see you kissing her, or even I just see her there. It's like we are three in the bed or something. I just can't deal with that shit, man.
And three in the bed
Shit,
is
and I
not a
don't
bad
catch
thing
you.
though.
But if I get you,
All right.
it's not a bad thing if you're into that.
Hey.
I don't condemn people who are into that stuff.
Do you think it is okay to share nudes in a relationship?
Nah, I don't think it is, unless the ring is on, because you don't know if you're going to stay with that person for good. And we've seen through experiences that every time something goes wrong, someone just, mostly men, I don't know what's wrong with men. They want to show that shit that, they share what. But another thing is, if, like for example, men don't go to the mirror and take a full pic or what, they take dick pics. If you really want to take nudes, also you take chiku and send, no face, no case. Why should you take your whole face? You will put your leg up.
You see how the mothers just graduate, they go up. You see how
And take what's that shit with your face included? Also you do like sauce.
How did you get your first job?
My first task was playing ball. I was a professional basketball player. I might be short, don't get that wrong, please. But I'm bloody. I'm short, but my first gig, because I was paid for playing ball. If I'm a professional athlete, that's a job, right?
Yeah.
And I was playing for high school, studying for free, getting money. I was enjoying life. Throughout campus, I was just on
You've played ball
scholarship since 2012.
Nice. Do you think Ugandan school system prepares you for the job market?
Hell no, I don't think it does. It's more of book smart, and I think the job industry, the job requires more street smart than book smart, because a lot of people cannot apply the knowledge they get from the books to the real situation. That's why you find actually a lot of the mediocres in class actually doing better in real life situations than the people who used to ace in class. Those are ones we are hiring. Okay, not we're hiring.
Carry.
So I think it's not doing a good job. It's more of like, get everything in the book, get everything, cram, pass, forget. Because honestly, I would pass, but now if you ask me what I studied,
sunscreen?
My friend,
Okay.
don't even go there, I'm blank.
Gigs or formal employment, which one would you go for?
This day and age, I don't think it's good to have one thing. So I wouldn't really mind having that, what do you call it again? Sorry.
Gigs.
Not gigs, the other
Formal
one.
employment.
Formal employment. Yet on the side, I have the gigs coming in. Because
So you're into side hustles?
Yeah, one thing is not, man, you have to keep, life has
That
to
is
be
how
sweet.
side niggas come in.
You can hustle. You know why? No, let me talk about that. Why? For example, when I was at campus, I was studying day class. I had to train ball from 5. Over the weekend, I had to do modeling gigs because I used to be fitness and bikini or lingerie model, and I also had to do some acting gigs as well.
Do you have an Instagram page for your bikinis?
Though I use one page, I use my own page.
Wonderful.
It's all there.
Okay.
So I never needed, how you say, side guys.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Because I had my side hustles.
Hey.
So I wasn't that desperate for either the, what they call sugar daddies or, you know, sponsors, all that stuff, because I had my money. So I wasn't so desperate for that.
You're the money girl.
You know, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need side guys, because these guys are even stingy.
What kind of shit is that?
Continue.
Yes,
we can
we
do
are.
it for ourselves. You
Yes,
don't need
we
men.
are. Okay. Have you had an office romance?
It could be exciting.
It's kinky.
If I could get an opportunity, like,
Tearing files, throwing rota trim things down.
you know that actually you're
And then
fearing
the
to be
pen
caught.
pierces you,
You know
yeah.
you're fearing to be caught. It increases those hormones.
Yeah. And then the stapling machine is there.
What do you think of feminists on Twitter?
I don't know if my Twitter has a problem, but I never see those. I see other things that are not related. But what I've heard
Are you
about
using
them
VPN?
No.
Okay.
What I've heard about them is, apart from everything that's right, they overdo it. Whatever they overdo it, it's just loses meaning. Some people just do it for just without actually understanding what it really means.
They don't understand. Maybe some of them are fueled by emotion or something. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not the
Or
one
they just
answering.
want to do what some other person is doing and they don't really know what it's about. But I don't really care much.
Do you think we shall ever get over the lockdown?
Terishitagwa, like everything has an end, regardless. So I have a feeling we will. Let it be 1 year, 1 month, even tomorrow or 10 years from now, it will be over.
You're the kind of person who wanted to do optimism, because for us we don't.
Oh, you think it will be forever until 20th
we lost too much.
century?
They dumped us. A lot of things happened in this lockdown.
Then
It might even make me
No,
start
they dumped
crying
you for
here.
a reason. Let's continue one
The
month.
lockdown.
Yeah.
What's your prediction of Uganda's future?
Gondi will still be, it's the same. Nothing will change.
But
for me.
Gundi does not want to go. Gundi now,
It's
Gundi
still
now.
the same. If no
anyway.
change happens, no change will actually happen. Unless something, a miracle. But for me, in 5 years, I see like
It's
probably
still,
be well. And maybe lockdown will be done. But other things,
it will still be Gamba no.
right?
Okay.
I'm lost. But okay.
Who is a Ugandan millennial?
I forgot.
Who is a Ugandan? How would you describe yourself?
I'd like to say like these days, Ugandan millennials are like, I would put them in the ball pit of creative, and they like to actually have a stand, to have a say, because they don't hide behind like the elders. They want their voices to be heard. They talk about what they want to talk about. They're not afraid to show what they want to be, who they are, and I think that's a good thing.
It is.
Yeah.
That is a Ugandan millennial. Thank you.